Okay, CNW here in the village of Brooklyn, Wisconsin. It's one of the very few communities that has multiple counties intersecting it, that being Rock, Greene, and Dane County. And this is also the site of the former Chicago Northwestern's line from Madison to Chicago, I believe under the Harvard division, off the top of my head. Probably incorrect in that regard, but anywho, this is what it looks like in July of 2023. You see this railroad artifact right here indicating a yard sign right there, and these rails are completely rusted over. The last train I ran on this was probably in 1998. In 96, Chicago Northwestern was acquired by Union Pacific, and Union Pacific literally just ran one train with a single fertilizer car up the line up to Oregon, and then after that they subsequently abandoned the line. This line was purchased by the local communities of Fitchburg, Oregon, as well as Brooklyn. They all pooled their resources together to preserve this line for future usage by a rail carrier. And you can see the dead end of the line over here. Across the road is where the line ends for the Wisconsin and Southern Railway. They may have trackage rights through here, but it is not in service. Whereas the tracks over on this side of the road are in an out of service status. It's just used for storage, and the village might want to reconsider the fate of these trees in the future if this line were to be further developed. The railway crossing itself was removed sometime in the mid-2000s. You could see remnants of where they used to have the railroad crossing markers here. As a fact, about 10 years ago, there was a depot days here, and I rode up and down those rails in a speeder car, just like I did in 1998, but they had to suspend those activities upon the activation of the rail line. And what you see down there is pretty much what the rest of the line looks like from here to the community of Evansville, which is still an active rail line for Union Pacific. They have the landmark business there. It gets service more so in the fall months, but it's still considered an active line, and you just have this dead segment between Evansville and Oregon. All right, if you like this video, like and subscribe, leave a comment, helps me in the algorithm, and stay tuned for more little trips.